How can I let go of my past and improve my self-worth due to trauma? This question was asked in my private Facebook group when I asked members what they were currently struggling with so I could create content to help them. So this is a great question that many people struggle with due to the fact that trauma is a universal issue. And even though I don't have specific details of this person's personal story, I'm going to answer it in a generic way that hopefully everyone can relate to. Before I go on, it would be really irresponsible of me if I didn't preface my answer by saying that any type of trauma can be very problematic, and you should never attempt to heal severe trauma by yourself. In those cases, please use a skilled professional who can offer a safe and controlled environment to help you heal. Please use the following information that I'm going to share based on my professional training responsibly and as a guide. Based on that training, I will provide you with a free resource at the end of the video. So here's the simple answer to the initial question. You must make peace with your past. Simple yes, easy no. If you are rehashing, rehearsing, or replaying past events in your mind, you have not made peace with them. If you feel uncomfortable sensations in your body when you think about them, you have not made peace with them. Your mind is a computer that doesn't understand the difference between what's real and what's imaginary. It's data in, data out. So if you're thinking about an emotional event, your body will respond because the mind and the body are connected. They are one. Your heart rate may increase, or maybe your stomach starts hurting, or perhaps you feel like crying. Your brain's sole job is to keep you safe. And if it feels like there's this real threat to your safety, it will prepare to flee the tiger, so to speak. You're going to feel that anxiousness somewhere in your body. See, events are recorded in the brain in 5 ways: touch, sight, sound, taste, and smell. So when you experience anything, especially something traumatic, your brain records everything that happened in a split second in one or more of those 5 ways, and it stores all of those in your subconscious for future reference to keep you safe. In the future, when you hear that tone of voice, see a certain look on someone's face, or maybe hear a song that reminds you of that event, your body responds by putting you on high alert that something dangerous might happen. And if this is something that keeps happening a lot, your body is going to remain on high alert at all times. And then over time, your body starts to take the brunt of your heightened emotions and chronic state of stress. This is when you start having chronic pain, autoimmune diseases, heart problems, and or panic attacks. This is why you must make peace with your past. You see, the past is over. It does not exist, but you're keeping it alive in your mind. In simpler terms, you are re-traumatizing yourself over and over again. So I had a client who was sexually assaulted on the eve of her birthday, and her brain linked her birthday to that event. So for 30 years, she started experiencing anxiety 45 to 60 days before her birthday. And when the month of her birthday arrived, she couldn't wait for it to be over because that assault was all she could think about. And then at other times throughout the year, she would get triggered when she saw her birth date on a clock. 6:14 a.m. or p.m., for example, would represent June 14th, and it would remind her of that event. We had to unlink that sexual assault from her birth date and rewire her thoughts so she could start enjoying her birthday again. Her birthday celebration had been hijacked for 3 decades due to that one event that lasted only minutes. She wanted to break free, and we did it in less than 4 hours or 2 sessions. Keep in mind that anything you're replaying or rehearsing, you are affirming. Fear or worry or anxiousness is an affirmation too. So what you focus on, you get more of. It only takes 16 seconds of pure concentration to start attracting more of that. What happened back then is not happening now. Everything inside you is you. No one else is in your head. Stop repeating your story. It only solidifies it and makes it more deeply ingrained in your mind. Self-awareness of your thoughts is the first step in self-healing. Take action to correct or rewire your thinking is the next step. Now, I'm not talking about avoiding or running away from your thoughts. I'm talking about making peace with them so they aren't bothering you anymore. In fact, if you feel any kind of resistance when you start thinking about something, you've hit the jackpot. Resistance means there's healing that needs to take place. It takes work. It takes showing up for yourself every single day to clean up how you are internalizing those problematic memories. Letting go means acknowledging what happened, but not allowing it to define you. You are not your past. It is over. Stop tormenting yourself about something that cannot be changed other than how you represent it. You change the original data when you update your inner programs. This automatically results in a change in your actions, your choices, your decisions, your behaviors, and all of your experiences moving forward. Here's one final thought on memories. Every time you revisit a memory, your brain updates it and recreates it. You never recall it the same way twice. It's not the original event occurring in your mind, but a recreation of that event. You are the actor, the director, the producer of all the mental movies you play, which are usually distorted based on your current perception at the time of that thought. The key is understanding that memories are not stuck and permanent. Not only can you change them, you are already changing them every time you think about one. Now, for the second part of that initial question about self-worth. Your self-worth will greatly improve once you make peace with your past because you will no longer let it define you. You are now in control, not that event. And it's a fact that you will forget 80% of the information I just shared with you within 24 hours. So revisit this video often if the information resonates with you. The free resource, actually I have two of them. Number one, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to post a link in the description or the pinned comments below to a free 5-day course to help you start making the changes you want to see in your life. If you're watching on Facebook, I'll post the link in the comments. If you can't find it, just send me a private message and I'll send that to you. Number two, I offer a free 60-minute consultation to help you sift through your issue. And if appropriate, I will give you ideas of how you can work on yourself based on how your mind captured those initial events. And I will be back soon to address another question you asked for help with.